Yo, what's up, YouTube? I want to talk about something real quick when it comes to games going on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Their games going on PC does not devalue the brand. It doesn't, but it does devalue the console. I feel like if you care about consoles, you don't want games going to PC. You just don't. I feel like it doesn't help their case. And I hear arguments all the time about more money goes to the developers, the publishers to create more games. That's not necessary. That's not necessary at all. It's really not. The whole purpose is to sell consoles. You want the consoles to sell. Third party can do the job of putting their games on PC. You know? Let them worry about putting their games on PC. But the console exclusives, they're console exclusives for a reason, to sell consoles. That's what it's there for. That's the only purpose of exclusive games, is to sell consoles. If you put those games anywhere else, then the consoles won't sell. You have a better chance of a gamer coming from PC to console to experience, to just buy it. They could buy the console and sell the console at the end of the day. They can do whatever. But you want the PC gamer to come over and buy a console to experience that game that they can't get on PC or anywhere else for that matter. If you want consoles to stay around, you won't support games going to PC. Period. Period. You don't want the games going anywhere else for that matter. Not just specifically PC. You just don't want those games to go anywhere else. This is no hate against PC. This is no hate against the companies or anything like that. It's no hate against that. It's all about consoles. I'm a pro console gamer. So, of course, I want consoles to be around. I don't want the product to be devalued. Not the brand, the product. The difference is the brand, if it's great games, it's gonna the brand is still hold. You know, the brand will never devalue unless it puts out poor products. If you put your name on a bad product, that devalues the brand. You know what I mean? Not putting your games anywhere else. You know? Because if that was the case, then Capcom third parties will be devalued. You know? Third party publishers like Capcom, other great publishers. Like when you see their names on a game case or a game cartridge or whatever the case may be, when you see the name Capcom, or you saw Konami when they were great, and you see other great publishers. I can't think of any right now, but you know what I'm saying. You know you're getting a quality game. You know you're getting a quality game. So, yeah. Sony have MLB The Show coming out on Xbox One. The Xbox consoles. That doesn't devalue MLB The Show. It just doesn't devalue it. What devalue it if the game is trash. That devalues MLB The Show. But MLB The Show was used to sell PlayStations. You know? It was exclusive. Like I said, exclusive games sells consoles. That's the entire point. Nintendo do it. They want to sell Switches, so guess what? They gonna put out exclusive content to make you want to buy a Switch. You know? Or give you something you can't get anywhere else. That's the whole point. Like taking your games on the go, which seems to be a big selling point for the Switch. And it's a good one at that, to be quite honest. So yeah, not to make this video long, but I just want to get straight to the point. Because I think people get it confused when they say it devalues the brand. No, it doesn't devalue the brand, but it definitely devalues the hardware. It devalues the hell out of the hardware. It does. Right, look, check this out. Check this out. Right now, the Xbox Series X and S, it has very little market value. You know why? You know why? Because you can play their games anywhere else. You can get Game Pass. Even the Xbox One S and Xbox One X devalues the Xbox Series X and S. It just does, because you can experience those same games. Yeah, you might not experience the same as quality, but who's really after that? Like, I'm talking about the general market. The niche might be looking for 60 frames a second. The niche might be looking for 4K. The niche, you know what I mean? But the average person who want to get their hands on the next 2K, or they want to get their hands on the next, or they just want to play they just want some Game Pass. They want to play on their phone. Come on, man. You can get it anywhere. You can get Game Pass. You can get they're trying to put Game Pass everywhere. You get what I'm trying to say. The Xbox One devalues the Xbox Series X right now. The PlayStation 5 devalues the Xbox Series X and S right now. The PC devalues the Xbox Series X and S. There's literally no reason to get an Xbox when you can get access to those games and services just about anywhere else besides the PlayStation and Nintendo. You don't need an Xbox Series X to get Game Pass. You can get it from a PC or you can get it from Xbox One. I hope I was clear, because I kind of repeated myself over and over again, because I really want to be clear on that. I do. Sorry for the long, but I just want to say, the Xbox has little market appeal. It just does. There's just a heavy push. Right now, you're seeing Xbox Series X and S right now because there is a heavy push, marketing push. They're marketing the hell out of the Xbox Series X and S, especially the Xbox Series X. And then this whole Bethesda thing is putting Xbox in the spotlight again. But at the end of the day, right now, there's little market value for the Xbox Series X. That's just my humble opinion. I really believe that. There's nothing that makes most people want one, unless you just want to get your hands on the next 2K, or you want to get your hands on the next Call of Duty, but you can get that anywhere else. So anyways, 7 minutes, long enough. I just wanted to say that. Exclusive anything sells a product. I want consoles to be around. I don't want them to go anywhere. So yeah, that's my take on it. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Rome, I'm gone.